story.
Let's do it. That's what we're here for.
So, there was this guy I was dating. He was like, "Oh, let's go to the sex store." I was like, "Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I'm game." So he went and got us some anal beads. So we're having fun, and we're trying out anal beads, and he puts it in a little bit. I'm like, "Ooh," and then he pushes it slowly, and I'm like breathing.
Yeah.
And then he jams it in. So I was like, "Ah!" He pulls it out. It's literally shit sickles off the last 3 beads. And I was so embarrassed.
Well, that's his fault.
That's his fault.
And like, this is in college, y'all. So then in school, he started calling me Dookie G.
Oh.
And then, like, for Dookie Girl, he's Dookie Girl. Then it was Dookie G. Then it was just Duke. So he'd be on campus.
Hey,
He'd
what's
be
up,
like,
Duke?
"Hey, yo, Duke." He Duke for a long time. And he had his whole family calling me Duke. And they didn't even know why.
Hey, fuck you,
His
guy.
mom be like, "Hey, Duke."
Hey, fuck that guy.
And be like, "Hi."
Dookie G, right? Man, that's crazy, man. Look, check this out. I know that it's childish, that what he did was childish. A lot of us have done childish shit in life as men to women. You know, a lot of women have done childish shit to men and vice versa. We know that, right? However, your past can come and haunt you. You know, and this is this fucking simp ass interview. Fuck him, man. He done that on purpose. And yeah, he was an asshole. He did what he wanted to do to her at that time. That's college years, high school years, or whatever she said. That was the time frame that they're in. They're grown now. I'm quite sure he probably ain't that kind of person, and she definitely ain't that kind of woman to bend over. But she could be, you know. A preference and a fetish is a fetish, so you never know. She could be. Who knows, man? But you women must understand that these kind of things happen. You know, I know so many females in the neighborhood and around that got a nickname because of their sexual preference or what happened in the bedroom. Real talk. And they answer to it. So is it disrespectful or respectful? I believe it is what it is. You know, I believe it's whoever came up with the name, gave it to her, and however she feel about that person. Because if a regular person was to do that, we quite sure he'd have a restraining order. He'd be seen as a molester. He'd be thrown up under the bus and everything. But this had to be somebody she actually was infatuated with, someone she was actually liking. That's why she allowed that for so many years, fella. And it can go that fucking deep. That's how deep the game is, man. When a woman is attracted and infatuated with you and she's into you, oh yeah, she'd be called Dookie G for 100 years. Yeah, you already know what it is. You dig? Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck, holding it down, locking it down, submerging down at the game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you're going to get it down your phone into your ear, all ear candy game. Big facts. If you're new to the channel, old to the channel, just returning. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Be alerted on these videos. Video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to the description under my videos and you'll know how to get at me. Social media platform, Patreon, Cash App so you can support the channel, my Gmail, my number for consultations. Fucking holler at me, my dude. Real game. Now let's get back to it. Fellas, we all got a past, you know. We all got our past. And a lot of us got a future. Not all of us, because some of us going to die before we actually get there and whatnot. And that's just the name. I'm not being cruel. I'm not being vague or none of that. That's just what it is. It's just life. And in this situation right here, she had a sexual, I ain't gonna say it was a mishaps. It was what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? It was what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? It was what he wanted. He shoved them bees up there where the sun don't shine. Came out a little too fast. She said it was shit sickles on it. Whatever that is, but you know, that's her name for it or whatnot. I would have called it a shit shabab. Shit shabab. He did fuck shit sickles. But hey, to each his own, you know. She felt that moment in that time, everything was cool. But when time and years started to progress, she felt disrespected. Hey, fellas, and a lot of times, this right here can lead up to a Me Too. You gotta watch that. Some shit like this can lead to a Me Too because we're in a different era to where she feels I was disrespectful, even though I was a part of it, even though I wanted it done. I probably talked him into going to go get the anal beads or whatever. But 10, 15, 20 years later, all the rest of these women coming out and they saying this and they saying that. I just didn't feel right behind it. So I'm gonna hit him. And it can be a case behind that, fellas. Even though she put herself in that position, it can be a case behind it. So you gotta watch it. I'm not saying that's gonna happen here in this video. Who knows? But watch that shit, man. That's how a lot of times shit can come back to haunt you. Your past can come back to haunt you in various different ways. See, it came back to haunt her, and it could come back to haunt the anal bead guy, because she could put a case on him like that. Years later, you'd be like, what? How? They agreed? Dude, listen. The way shit is going on today in today's time, I don't like to speak on it because my channel ain't geared up for that, but you see the Tory Lanez or R. Kelly, a lot of shit, man. It's not right. It's just not right. You know what I'm saying? And it's favoring the Me Too and the liberal side. We see that. So you got to watch what you do, because it could come back and haunt you. Like I said, he was childish in that moment and at that time, But this name stuck with her. His family was calling her that. His homies, everybody was calling her that and not even knowing why they calling her that. And I've seen this shit through the hoods, through the high schools, through different areas. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker giving, damn, what's that one chick name? When I was 17, man. They used to call her Lady Head Leon. I said, what the fuck was that? Lady Head Leon. You know what I'm saying? Come find out, she was the best at giving head. You know what I'm saying? And that's back when we was younger. She was like, I was 17. She's probably like 19, 20. She's a few years older than me. You know what I'm saying? And she went around, and we always get mopped up by her doing our thing with the little chick and whatnot. She was freaky like that. She was moving and grooving on different men. But one of the homies named her Lady Head Leon, and it stuck with her. I ain't seen her in so long. I ain't seen her probably since before I went in. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's still getting called that name here today by people that don't even know where the name come from. The name being made up and came with in the late 90s. And here it is, we in 2022 going to 2023, and she's probably getting still called that name. Oh yeah. Certain things stick with you, but that's what you allow because you liked it, that person. You was attracted to that person. You was infatuated by that person. You was all on that person's jock. You was fucking with that person. You was feeling that person to the T. Your interest was stupid in that person, to where they can see that, and you got men out here to do that. I've done it. Man, this bitch is going to always be on my dick. I'm a disrespecter. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. She ain't going nowhere. And that's what you see here. Well, of course, she probably went somewhere later on in life, but during that time process, he's probably still fucking with her for 10, 15 years. He was fucking with her strong, giving her that name. You know what I'm saying? He was still laying it down on her and fucking with her. And she was accepted to that name, to where she probably didn't know how to answer her real motherfucking name. And it happens like that, fellas. These things can come back and haunt you if you allow this shit to happen and if you put it in place, not knowing the game and not knowing what you're doing. You get it? Yes. And a lot of you fellas know. Y'all know what goes on. Y'all the nickname chicks in school to get the hood all around. You know what I'm saying? We done nicknamed these chicks and gave them different names and all types. We know what's up. We men. And that's because of what they done for us in the bedroom or how they allow us to do them. That's where it comes from. However, it can come back and haunt you. Depending on who you are, what you got going on in life, and she feel like getting you, and especially if your money right, years later, y'all all grown, they in their teens when that shit was happening, now they in their 40s, 50s, and she's super paid, he's 100,000 there, probably $1 million, and who knows, he got shit going. Yeah, she can come back and hit him. Just that simple. Just that simple. Even though she put herself in that situation, she can still come back and hit him. It goes down like that, fellas. So yeah, it came back and hunt her, but it can also hunt you for the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? I know it can hunt. We see it with Cosby, and we see this shit. It's there. You get it? So yeah, like I said, it was fun and jokes then, but this shit is what it is now. But that interview dude, I ain't, fuck him. Okay, you like her. You feel her. In your mind, you can't see how she let bowling balls, Siska balls run up out her asshole. I can't see how she allowed this done. She's too bad. She's too cute. You know, you putting her bitch on a pedestal like that, not even knowing, man. She's just a regular chick, man. She got her past. She got her everyday struggles like the rest of us. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? And you guys put this image on these women that they don't even put on themselves. They don't even want it on themselves. They don't want that image. But if they see that you're going to put it on them, why not allow it? Right? Because it's beneficial for her. Hell, she can still come up there and talk. She can tell stories, you know. She can get him to do things, 200-300 from the side, you know, if paying her on. Yeah, it goes down. And he's a walking ATM machine or interview trick. Real talk. Yeah, let's get back to it, fella. Y'all already know what it is. Okay, see the Red Pill Alpha, like these videos, share them, and fucking subscribe. You already know. Motherfucking subscribe. And always remember, fellas, your past can't come back to hunt you. See how I hunted her? It can hunt the guy that did that. The dude that named Lady Head Leon, it can hunt him. Who knows? But be careful with yourself. Holla. And stay safe. Protect your motherfucking identity. Holla.